Hello, it's Richard at Richard's Guitars. Trying to overcome my technical difficulties involving sound cards for the next instalment of my guitar tuition that I want to bring you. And what you're witnessing and what is going on here is a classic example of how I am as a person. So I thought I'd chat about it a bit. Always very well intentioned, but I overthink everything. And I always try a bit too hard. So as a result of doing that, I end up creating barriers, and then I end up not achieving what I'm trying to do. So I think the lesson in life is not to always not to expect too much from yourself. So I've been overwhelmed with the response from the tuition stuff that I've been doing, and naturally, when you get such an outpouring of gratitude, you don't want to let people down, and you don't want to do the next one badly, and you don't want to misinform anyone, and you want to make sure that you kind of live up to what people are wanting from you. And I never really set out for the tuition things to be quite so appreciated. So I kind of like, I feel a bit uncomfortable about, like, I don't know, you know, I'm very, very conscious of my limitations, and I'm very, very conscious of why I play guitar, and we all play for our own reasons, and for me, it's quite a nice opportunity to really chat to you about it. Why did I play guitar? It's very odd, because when I set up a guitar shop 25 years ago, my best friends said that I must be a CIA agent, or a Russian agent. In fact, I think they said I was. You must be a Russian agent, like, you know, because you don't. Do you even play the guitar? Because I never talk about it. I wouldn't talk to anyone about playing the guitar other than the guitarist. Who my brother was in a band, and in a great band actually. He was a singer, and I've always loved being around guitars, and I played from a young age, from 8 years old until I was about 12. Then I kind of met girls, I think, and going out and doing that kind of stuff, and played tennis and did lots of sports. And then it wasn't until I was 18 I got back into it again, and a very good friend of mine, Tom Crockett, hello Tom, who's become a great friend. He also helps me out with setups, and he's a great technician in the local area, very well regarded, and also regarded as the local guitar slinger. He got me back into it, and he actually gave me a guitar lesson on the day I was suspended from work. So there we go, because I'm pretty unemployable. So, but it's always been a very, very private, personal thing. And I was never actually had any desire to show off in front of anyone at all. And any person who's ever come into the shop will tell you that I'm more than happy to demonstrate the guitar and show the guitar, but I would hate to be performing, and like if I'm doing a little lesson and showing you some stuff, then that's fine, and I'm pretty much just feeling pretty comfortable. In fact, I felt more comfortable lately just doing a few of these little videos than I've ever done playing the guitar, and I'd never do that in front of you, like one-to-one. But it's been really pleasurable, a huge and an honour and a privilege to be able to show people what I do know, and it's just overwhelming to see the gratitude from people who, it's just been crazy looking at the comments. I feel guilty receiving them. So where does this all lead me? In terms of where this leaves me, yes, I appreciate not every video I do can be as, you know, informative, or I don't know, I don't even know what I'm worried about, but I've got this thing with the camera length, the memory length, so I'm getting a memory card. That's taken for ages, forever. I mean, it must be lost in the post, so it's not turned up. So I felt I owed you an explanation, so I can edit down and cut stuff down to a size that you can sort of understand it and whatever, and then I can put the subtitles on and all the diagrams and things. One of the problems that's leading to is, this leads me on to another little subject, is huge amount of inquiries and questions, either about the videos and then people thinking about starting up, and it's all wonderful. It's brilliant. I mean, I just love to be involved in all of this. But there's a lot of there's just lots of stuff that I can't begin to answer. And somebody said to me, and so this leads on to a little thing that I've done today. I've set up, now you tell me what you think about it, because I'll just pull it down if you don't think it's any good. But I feel bad even saying it, but it's a Patreon site, and it's Patreon. You've heard this. If you're a Patreon, so it's Patreon.com. There's a link. I'll put a link in the description, and it's like a membership. It's like being part of a club. So this is one way of tackling it, and I'm trying to maybe get some feedback on it. Several people who have been on my comments and on Facebook and different places I've seen them, this keeps coming up, and I'd never even thought of that kind of thing before, and I didn't even know what it did. But what it enables me to do is to have like a band of people, a club of people who become kind of a bit more closely connected. It does involve a subscription, so it's £2 a month. And I've put that down as appreciator, like you're an appreciator of what I do. And it means that you've got like a communication method that bypasses all my inbox and all the personal stuff that goes on in there. Because I mean, that is always just overflowing with things, and it makes me feel bad that I miss anything. But for people who really appreciate what I'm doing, I want to make sure that they are getting that kind of response that they deserve from me personally. And that's not always possible. It just simply isn't possible. Because you can't repeat yourself, you're only one man. I have John, who's just immense. And typical, isn't it? Now we're in social distancing. I can't even bring you, can't even show you, you know, we can't even sit and talk together on the couch. If you've been using the shop, there's no question you would have spoken to him on the phone. And he's been with me for 12 months now, a year. And he's just proven to be just quite wonderful. Just the most wonderful human being, let alone... you know, his knowledge of guitars, and he gets all this gear set up with my pedals, and he really is much more of the studio guy and understands about recording and pedals and gadgets. And he's just a wonderful, calm, collected human being. So he's obviously around, but between the two of us, we still don't get through all of our tickets and our communications. I have the live help on as many hours of the day I can, and it's wonderful, it's amazing. But I've still got to kind of work out how I manage all of this. And I'm thinking this kind of small subscription-based approach might be a great way of getting a kind of another tier, if you like, a club, a membership of people who really support what I'm doing. And because the way it works is, I just think, if someone supports me and loves what I'm doing, I want to give them back tenfold back. I don't want them to be disappointed in any way. So it's how do I do that? How do I differentiate between the random one-off purchase just because they happen to find me, and someone who's been shopping with me for 3 years and been watching my videos and loves what I do, has been recommending me to other people. So you'll see that by being a Patreon, it gives you discounts and different offers and things, and the private access to me as well. So that's kind of an idea I'm just throwing around at the moment. So have a look at that. Look at the link below. Because I also want to be able to carry on doing the tweet. I've really got kind of a bug for it now as well. I'm kind of enjoying that, but I don't. It's difficult even there. I spend ages just thinking, where do I go? There's a complete beginner base that might need to know one thing here, but then there's going to be a lot of people who've got a broader range of knowledge but are just appreciating a bit of the direction I'm giving. Then I feel guilty because I'm maybe cutting somebody off the opportunity of progressing if they've been looking at it from a complete beginner level. You know, if I show a bar chord or something, like, oh, well, they won't be able to do that. Or if I talk about chord sequences, they may not even know how to play the chords. And then, you know, the most popular video I did was obviously a blues video. Well, I know that's going to be popular, but I want to show people how to understand it all as well, and I want to help people get to the point where they can understand the stuff I've been showing in the blues thing. So by doing a bit of the theory and the understanding, I know that I'm going to benefit more people, even though I know those videos won't be as popular, because clearly people don't want to learn about theory quite often. But I feel it's truer to myself, just like the products I sell. I want everything to be true to myself. So So help me in some way, maybe guide me or something, I don't know. But the great thing is, the wonderful thing is, the most blessed thing is that there is people have been appreciating what we're doing, and that's amazing, and it's a great problem to have. So I just maybe want to get a bit of advice from yourself. Okay, so that's 10 minutes of waffling already. I'm going to show you one of two guitars, and I think what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to show you, this is the guitar I'm going to do in a minute. Look at the lights all shining on it. This is just beyond belief. It's a Dovina. The sun is all shining in, so the light might not be doing. This is extraordinary. I can't really do a full kind of overview on this because I've already done it the other day, but this is a cream. This is an Expert series. Is this one called the Flame or Rise? This is a Rise model. Sadly, I have a feeling that FGN guitars are going to be a problem. We've got a few problems looming with the coronavirus at the heart of it. So, but this is utterly incredible. Look at this. But you've already seen, I've already done a review on the blue one. Again, the light might be over what's naming. Oh, there you go. You can see the flame maple binding there. So this is cream. Look at this. Look how gorgeous that is. It's absolutely beautiful. Look at the inlays. Solid maple cap. More like maple around there. Doesn't that just have a beautiful 80s kind of vibe about it? I keep thinking kind of Yamaha, or Ibanez Artist is what I keep saying. That's what that reminds me of, an old Yamaha Artist guitar. And the sound out of it is incredible. Please watch the video that I've already done on that. That's extraordinary. But these are going to be in total, I mean, that's the only one I've ever had, and can't imagine I'll be getting any more of those anytime soon due to the problems. But yes, my baby, I wish I could keep that myself. But yeah, I'll be doing a video on this in a minute, because that's beautiful too. So I'll be doing a lot more of that kind of stuff, chatting to you about guitars. But it would be nice to broaden it out a bit. Oh, one last thing, 12 minutes. Competitions, giveaways. I've been thinking about how I can get round to doing that as well. So expect a few giveaways. At least one every month. I'm thinking maybe two a month. Bit of fun, have a bit of fun, and giving people a bit of excitement and stuff to sort of, you know, we all like to win stuff, don't we? So that's good. So I quite like the idea of doing that. It's a bit, I like to enjoy. It's a lovely feeling when someone wins something and you can give it to them, and maybe they're in a circumstance where they couldn't have necessarily bought it. So that's quite nice as well. So, okay, right, I will see you soon. I hope you are okay in this current period. You know, there's nothing I can say. Luckily, my only problem is the kind of groundhog nature of it. Thankfully, all my family are healthy, and we have a back garden, and we can sit in the garden and just be with my family, which is lovely. But I know there are people without gardens. There's people with loved ones who are sick. People who've lost their jobs. So the whole thing's pretty horrific. I don't want to put my little problems, you know, in any kind of context towards those kind of issues that people are having right now. But any kind of feedback you can give me, any kind of support for what I'm doing, it would be very welcome. Thank you very much. And oh my god, I'm looking at myself in the thing. The one thing I meant to do right at the beginning, but I will edit this video. I'll edit the video. Oh, I wasn't going to edit the video. I believe the gentleman's name is Peter. I hope to God I got that right. He has done a graphic for me, an artistic illustration of myself, who I think somebody summed it up by saying it looks more like me than me, which I just can't believe it. He was appreciative of the videos that I did, just some of the tuition stuff, and as a result, he just drew me this picture, which just popped up in my inbox one day, saying thank you for what you're doing. I really appreciate it. Bless you, sir, for what you're doing. I just could not believe it. No angle, no nothing. And I always believe in what goes around comes around, and my God, that man deserves everything he can get. So have a look at his Facebook page. I'll put a link to him as well, because he is the most talented artist, extraordinary. Look at some of the work on his Facebook page, it's just mind-blowing. And to think that he's spent time creating that artistic drawing of myself, again, is just mind-blowing, and it makes you feel so humbled and grateful. So thank you so much. And yeah, I'll put the link in, and no doubt I'll be using that graphic now, because that picture, because I really like it. Okay then, thanks very much, speak to you soon, and I promise you tuition is coming, and I will try and get back into the momentum of doing this other stuff. I've been kind of caught up and wrapped up, I'm sorry. Okay, alright, see you soon, bye!